Hey everyone, James McCool here, owner of PaydirtDFS.com. Wanted to do another quick little tutorial. This time, though, we're going to be going over the contest analyzer instead of the portfolio manager. I wanted to give some love to this tool since I did just add some new functionality to it that I want to go over today. I also figured it would be a good idea to do a process video in Upload so that I could show some people how to upload things into it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So you can find the contest analyzer under experimental. This will go into a new dropdown here pretty soon along with portfolio manager, but you can find it right here. So let's go ahead and open this up. And what this is going to be used for, this is going to be something similar to results DB over at RotoGrinders. It's going to allow you to look at and analyze a past contest based on all of the different contests that I have available to download here. It's a relatively simple thing to go through for the upload process, but I have not done a video on it yet, so I figured that I would. So today we're just going to take a look at the mini-max from yesterday for baseball. So let's see. So when you go in, you select your sport, you select the date, you select the game type, and what it's going to do is it's going to give you a variety of contests that you can enter into this. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to choose the mini-max. And then what we'll do is here, this is going to then create a link that you could go look at the contest if you wanted to, right? We can do that here. So here is the mini-max from yesterday. Or if you just want to export the standing CSV, you can do that with this one, right? And then that is going to open this up for you here. So then you're just going to open this up and it's going to give you this. Right, so this is contest CSV. If you've never opened one of these up before, this is what it looks like. So when you save this and upload it, what it's going to do is it's going to take all these lineups, it's going to split them up into the correct position designations, and it's going to give you the entry name, and it's going to give you how many lineups they have. So I already have this saved, so I don't need to save this again. But you would just save it, and then after you're done saving it, you can come here, you can browse your files, and that was PGA. So we'll go to MLB, contest files, and we'll just go to Minimax. So this is going to load up that Minimax file that I had from yesterday. Now, if you did not want to upload your portfolio for backtesting, this would be the entire process, right? You would have this, and then you would come over into the contest analysis, and you can see that it's still loading up here. For larger contests, it can take a little time. But as soon as it's done, you'll be able to see all of the contest info here, right? You'll be able to see the winners. You'll be able to see the ownership. You'll be able to see how many dupes they had for that specific user, how many uniques under 5, under 10, what their percentile finish and what their actual finish was. You'll also be able to come down here and see a lot of information about player used info, stack used info, general information about kind of the lineups that were used, all that kind of stuff. But this isn't necessarily a video going over how to use the contest analyzer. I have done videos like that before. I will do another one with the most updated stuff here pretty soon, but this is going to be more towards the backtesting stuff. So if you have a file that you'd like to backtest with, all you have to do is just upload it here. So now for baseball specifically, it's worth noting that the columns need to be correct in order, but they don't necessarily need to have the correct column headers. So for instance, currently, this is how I have the columns oriented, right? They're oriented, quote unquote, correctly with SP1, SP2, C, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff, right? But it doesn't necessarily need to be. Like these could be named, these column names could be whatever you want them to be, so long as the data is oriented in the correct way for that individual sport. For PGA, for instance, this could just be G1, G2, G3, G4, G5, G6, right? So I have this. I have already uploaded this. And let's go ahead and upload it. So all that you would do is you'd go here, and then you would say, let's take a look at this one. So what that will do is as it runs, it's going to add that one into your contest file. And you can see that here's portfolio data. It's going to come up as the base name of backtesting underscore upload and the entry count of however many entries there were in the file. So Now, when this is uploaded, what you're going to be able to see is those lineups will have a green background. So you can see that the lineup that I uploaded, or the portfolio that I uploaded, actually had some really nice results. I ended up with a 10th place finish here. We're going to be able to see some more. I'm pretty sure this is like 50th or something like that. But in order to check this stuff, what I want to do is I want to see how it compared to the lineups that I actually ended up entering. So we have Multichem, which is me. We have Backtesting Upload. And we're going to view those specific users. And so now we can see a little bit better that if I had gone with these lineups, with the ones that I'm backtesting with, I'd have had some great results, right? I mean, I'd have had a 10th place, a 49th place, a 79th place, and a 229th. I'd have had 4 top 1% finishes yesterday instead of just having 2 that I had. And like, these were fine lineups. These were good. But I would have had much better results had I gone with the backtesting file that I had used, which was a different process than I usually use. So you can go through here and you can see a lot of different really important stuff. You can go down here and you can see, okay, based on this stuff, the players that were used, Kurtz was used in 66% of my total lineups for backtesting and for multicam. Exposures were up here. Top 1% was only 33%. Fernando Tatis Jr. was 66. Waldrop was 100%. So out of these, I can then glean some more information about what players I should have been focused on in my lineups last night based on both of these portfolios. But for the most part, what I'm looking for is, okay, how would the lineups that have this green background, my backtesting lineups, have compared against lineups that I actually played? What would I have expected in terms of ROI, which I've been thinking about doing some ROI estimations based on contest size and stuff like that. I may add that in. But for now, just taking a look at top 1% finishes, taking a look at how the overall portfolios would have compared against each other, what lineups I would have been using, all that kind of really cool stuff. So if you want to do backtesting, I think this is a great way to do it. There are not that many ways to backtest that I think are, in terms of UI, all that like robust. And I think this is a nice UI to be able to take a look and compare and contrast. So if you want another source that's able to do this, I suggest that you try out the contest analyzer over at Paydirt. That's going to do it for this video. I just wanted to show a little bit of how to upload and how to take a look at backtesting. If you have any questions, reach out in the Discord or reach out to me over on Twitter at Paydirt_DFS. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the support, and I will talk to you later.